All right, what up, Facebook? Well, I'm not sure where I'm gonna post this, but it could be YouTube. Probably gonna post it on Facebook. It's whatever. But I really wanted to hop on here and talk about the point of stranger danger, which is something probably a lot of us have been told as a child, and it's intended to keep us safe, I guess. But we don't really talk about the harm that it actually does to us, like in the future or in the present now, because. But yeah, that point of stranger danger, the first experience I had with that word was in that context of just make sure you're wary of strangers. Make sure you never don't talk to strangers. That's a huge one. Dude, don't talk to strangers. But it's weird. So I actually wanted to, since that was my first experience with the word, I wanted to look into it more and actually dig deep. And that's what I just did recently. And I wanted to make a video on it. So when I actually looked at what the word stranger meant, it just meant anyone that you're not, someone or something or some environment that you're not acquainted with. And I was like, and it blew my mind because I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Doesn't that mean everyone is a stranger in a way? Anyone who I haven't actually talked to or met, aren't they all strangers? So I was like, what? That isn't, so we're taught don't talk to strangers or, be wary of strangers or like stranger danger. But anyone you haven't met yet is a stranger. So, I mean, it's kind of like we're taught to like be afraid of each other. Or like we're taught to like not want to build communities and actually associate and like collaborate with each other. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, it seems like that's what we're taught because why would I want to be, or why would you yourself want to be looked at as if you're probably just a regular person? Why would you want to be looked at as if you're dangerous or someone who could possibly harm someone when you've probably never done anything in the first place? I mean, I wouldn't want to be looked at that way. So why do we tell our children stranger danger without actually teaching them what the definition of the word actually means? So that we can explain what that word means, and so on and so on and so on, and just a lot of other things as well too. We just hop to this stranger danger point, and it doesn't make sense because now you have a lot of people my age and above, and even younger. It's probably even worse for people who are younger. I'm only 19, so I'm still young anyways. So I mean, a lot of people in my generation are isolating from each other, don't want to talk to each other, would rather be on their phones, on TikTok, behind the screen, and not actually go out and associate with people and talk to new people. And that's a big point, new people, because those are the strangers you want to talk to. I want to talk to strangers. I want to meet strangers. I want to see what stranger could become my best friend someday, That's how I actually have met some of my best friends. They were strangers at one point. So it's super interesting that we're told stranger danger, but, a stranger is everyone that we communicate was a stranger at one point in time. So, and I can see that some people might say, oh, they're taught this because there are dangerous people out in the world. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true in a sense, but that's because of a fundamental point, which I'm not going to go into in this video. But I mean, I'm not going to go into this video, but I'm probably go into it in another video. But yeah, I mean, if your child isn't aware enough to be kind of aware of their surroundings, they probably shouldn't be alone anyways. Because when I was kind of left at home, also don't open the door for anybody. If somebody knocks on the door, don't say anything. Just be quiet until they go away. Like, I mean, if your child isn't aware enough to like pick up on things, certain like cues and things like that, they probably shouldn't be alone, and you should as a parent, you should probably still be, they probably still need much more explaining to. But instead, we want that quick, fast result, and you do it in fear. You do it fear-based. And look at the result that we've gotten. We have a whole generation that doesn't even want to talk to each other. And no one wants to associate. And without like communication, you can't build a community. So I mean, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I mean, that's it. I mean, till next time. Thank you. Have a good one.